Hearts trapped in shadows, lost and weak. Crystals shimmered, hope they seek, revealing paths to sunlit peak. Oh, crystal light, my beacon bright, guiding me through darkest night. Your radiance heals with gentle might. From depths of despair I rise anew. Crystals whisper, dreams come true. Their energy flows, my strength they renew. Oh, crystal light, my beacon bright, guiding me through darkest night. Your radiance heals with gentle might. Crystal light, my beacon bright, guiding me through darkest night. Your radiance heals with gentle might. I hold the crystals close to my heart. Their magic seeps a brand new start. With every step my spirit takes part. Crystal light, my beacon bright, guiding me through darkest night. Your radiance heals with gentle might. Empowered by crystals I'll soar, with hope and light forevermore. Crystal light, my guiding force.
Hello, hello, hello. How is everyone today? Let's get this off my face. I always do that backwards. How are you guys? Oh, what a week it has been. I'm glad it's Thursday. I look forward to tea time. Hi, Tani. Welcome, welcome. Welcome over on Discord. Oops, I can't welcome you on Discord if I don't start the event. Hold on. There we go. Welcome over on Discord, Facebook, YouTube. So glad to see everyone. Let me know you can hear me, see me okay. With the Verizon internet out, well, with the stuff down yesterday, I was having some issues with my router. But it's all pretty good today. I've got the candle lit, sage going. If y'all need some sage today. Whoops, forgot where my camera was. There we go. Hi, Mandy. Welcome. So nice to see you. Oh, Tawny, I'm so sorry. You know, it is not easy. Grief is not easy. I really am amazed at how some of you carry on despite your struggles. I'm here to help you to connect, Tawny. I want you guys to know without a shadow of a doubt where they are. I recall your nephew has come through with us quite a few times. Hi, Christine. So nice to see you. Long time no see. You got to send me some pictures sometime, Christine. But it's so nice to see you. How's everyone doing this week? I was trying to put your comment down, Christine, but I can't. How's everybody doing? Tawny's having a rough day. It's an anniversary. You know, those death anniversaries are hard. So is the holidays and stuff. I recently, my husband just got home. He was gone from December 8th to January 8th, all through the holidays, through Christmas, New Year's. But I honestly couldn't complain because of the work that I do. Like, it really helped me have more compassion for people who have lost their loved ones and stuff. Because I was freaking nuts. We've been together for 30, it's our 30th anniversary this year. And I was like, wow. Like, I was door dashing the whole time. I couldn't stay home. It was really weird because we don't have littles. Now, when we had littles and he worked over the road, it was pretty easy. But I started thinking of all the people here that I work with. Welcome, Patty. So nice to see you. Welcome, Caro. Um, but I started thinking of all you guys who have lost your loved ones or something, and I had so much more compassion and understanding because I knew my husband was coming back, but I just didn't know when because there was a family emergency. Um, oh, thanks, Tawny. It hasn't been easy. We're both buttheads. We're both Virgos. Like, it's really not an easy thing, but we've figured it out. Um, So I just was able to have a little bit more compassion and understanding for like what you guys really do go through. It's crazy. And I'm really proud of everyone. Carla Solis. So if you're feeling down, I'm so thankful that you're here. Go grab your cards. If you don't have cards, that's fine. There's enough of us here that we all help do readings together. Um, get yourself some tea or a drink of choice, some kind of comfy beverage, hot cocoa, tea, sweet tea, whatever you like. Today, for me, it's just water because I already downed the tea. I got to my desk a little early and was pulling someone's chart and stuff. Hi, Norma. So nice to see you, Norma. Hi, Donna. Oh, Christine. She's been struggling. It's been hard. I hear you. And Donna, it's so nice to see everyone today. So go grab your cards, get some tea. Let's get comfy. We're going to do some breathing and some dropping in. I've got the sage going and has not gone out. My little room's getting really smoky because I don't have air on today. It's going to be very cold tonight in Florida. So obviously we have spirits around already because normally it goes right out. So that's a sign that they're already here. That's okay if you left yours at home. No worries, Tawny. We have you. That's what I was saying. If you don't have your cards, there's enough of us here. I have mine. It's just fun when you guys have yours and we read together. I like that when you guys see how spirit works together amongst all of us. It's really beautiful. So some of us have had a tough week. We're missing our loved ones. We're coming down from the holidays. Hi, Kayla. Nice to see you. Hi, Anna. I'm doing great. You've been struggling with sciatica too. Me too. I just called the doctor and got some steroids because they've been wanting to do nerve blocks and I refuse. I don't want shots on my back. So I'm gonna do steroids for like 5 days to get over I have impinged nerve. I don't know. It's a mess, but anyway. Patty says she's babysitting her daughter who passed away 2 years ago. I'm babysitting my daughter who passed away 2 years ago. Sons, they are 3 and 6 years old. Oh, your daughter passed away 2 years ago. Well, I'm so thankful you're here, Patty. I'm so thankful you have them and that you're able to see them. Yeah, nerve blocks didn't work for you. Yeah, see, I've got them before in my neck. I have a cadaver vertebrae in my neck, and they gave them to me for pain in my neck. And I ended up in the hospital with like an infection in my skull. And I no. So when I found out that I asked if I could take the steroids orally for the flare up, and they said yes, because it's just gotten to the point it's very hard to walk because it's like from what did they say? L3 to S1, the disc are all bulging and impeding on nerve roots or some stuff. So, hi, Megan. So that's why you always see me here. Like, it's not a big deal till you can't walk, and then it becomes kind of a big deal. Patty, I'm so glad they have you. So we have a lot of spirits here. The sage is still going. So let's go ahead and open our circle. If you don't know me, I'm Mama Cole. I'm a psychic medium, a seer. I also help you like with your past life regressions, Akashic record. I am a teacher, a coach, pretty much all around spiritually, whatever you need. I'm learning astrology. I'm not the best at astrology, but I love like astrocartography. I'm also a crystal healer. What else? A Reiki master. There's probably more, but I can't ever remember. Oh, Taro. I do all the stuff. So if you haven't seen me, welcome. Welcome to the family. This is tea time. We do this every Thursday, 7 p.m. Pretty much every Thursday, unless something major is going on that I can't make it. Um, this is your safe space. I create a sacred space. We'll do some breathing and connect in. You are welcome to ask any questions, share any stories, anything spiritually that has happened, any occurrences that have happened, anything that you want to share or ask questions. If you have your cards, feel free to pull along with me when we pull cards for people. And if you would like to share the messages, it's really great for them, for all of us to see how spirit works, like when we gather as one. Because although we're all over the world, like there's people here that are in Australia, New Zealand, all over the continental US and other countries. And even though we're all over the world, we can gather as one in spirit with a um, common goal of just connecting and just having a little bit of moment of peace and harmony outside the chaotic world. Okay, so go ahead and close your eyes. I'd like you to breathe deeply. If you're not driving, make sure do not participate if you're not driving, okay? So, I mean, if you're driving, close your eyes, take a deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. Keep breathing very deeply at your own pace. As you breathe in, I want you to breathe in like children's laughter, the smell of flowers, joy, peace, whatever brings a smile to your face. I want you to breathe that in. Then as you breathe out, I want you to imagine a candle. Here's a flame right here. Whoop. Imagine you're blowing it out with all the stress, anxiety, worry, all the crap from the day, from the week, from the year. Now keep your eyes closed and keep breathing. I'd like to invite all of our angels, guides, guardians, ancestors, deity, and loved ones, along with our higher selves, to please gather together today. Help us to receive answers to our questions. Help us to receive these answers clearly and distinctly. May we have validations and aha moments, and may our hearts be gathered here together with peace and comfort. Amen, aho, and so mote it be. There we go. Go ahead and open your eyes. Hello, Carla. Hi, Brandy. Donna, we should tip Mama Cole. She's so amazing, does this for free. I'm sending her money. Thank you so much, Donna. That's sweet. I'd use tips. That would be great. But I do this as a give back. Like I honestly do this as a just to give back. Honestly, it's like putting in the karma bucket, you know? Over on Facebook. Oh, we got a bunch on Facebook. Hold on. Give me just a minute, guys. Let me catch up. Kayla says I still need to buy my first set of cards. That's okay, Kayla. You know what? They're waiting for you. The perfect deck is out there for you. Christine says she's been having flashbacks really bad lately, and I don't know why. Some of that, Christine, is probably hormones, honestly, and just unresolved trauma that you need to get through. And Anna says she suffers with scoliosis. Oh, I get it. Yes. Gina needs to know what happened to her sister who passed in 2020. Her daughter found her passed away. We still don't know why or how. Gina, I'm willing to take a look, but that might be something that we need to do a little bit more private, but we can lightly look here in just a little bit, okay? Kayla says, sending prayers to everyone in the world who needs it at the moment. World has been so chaotic. I so agree, Kayla. There's been some crazy stuff going on. I have about 365 candles. There you go. Make it good. Get those candles out. Blow that stress out. Okay. So right off the bat, I do want to look at Gina. Gina, I'm just going to pull a couple cards. I'm going to drop in and just lightly connect and see if your sister, Gina Vanden Boss, see if your sister will come through. Hold on. I was trying to see if I could get a picture of you, but you have a gentleman. I was just trying to. I do see your sister collapse, like she's on the floor and it's unresolved. Like, yeah, they're saying she unalived herself or something. There's mysterious circumstances surrounding her death. Very beautiful young lady. I'd say she was like 30, 32. Like, so I keep getting like 29 to 32. I do believe there was some foul play for sure. I'm going to draw some cards on that. She just keeps showing me like the apartment, the place where she passed. She's not really speaking a lot. I do feel that she was not responsible. I pulled cards as I'm talking and she's talking, showing me. She's definitely was your soulmate. She was from your soul tribe. You guys were tight as thick as thieves as children, Gina. And then there was a detour. Things changed. There was a course change. I get she kind of got into some things that she probably shouldn't have been involved in because she thought that it was going to bring her money. So whatever this detour was, like, was wrong. But in the end, it was her destiny. Like, this was her fated encounter. She was supposed to pass when she did, and she was free. It was part of her soul contract. She's showing me. And that she's at peace because the next card is joy. So she is at peace. It has brought her joy. So she has crossed over. If you were worried about the way that she passed, if she was in heaven or like in the afterlife safely, yes, she is. So the cards, once again, Gina, this is showing your sister and how much she loved you and how close you guys are. Like, you guys are total soulmates. Two peas in a pod is what I get. Like, you guys were inseparable. You're very close in age. Are you guys like 18 months apart, 2 years? Irish twins. I don't remember what Irish twins are, but and then I get that like you guys there was like a detour. Like, she was going down one path and then kind of switched, and I get like it wasn't the best of choices that she made, but she thought that it was going to bring her financial security. Like, she thought that this was the way that she was going to win the purse. But then there was a fated encounter, and I get this was with this perhaps might be a perpetrator or something. Okay. But in the end, no matter how she passed or what happened, you need to know that she is safely on the other side. She is at peace and she's in joy. She's full of joy. Like, this is like enjoying the little things. Okay. And she's very upset, like, not upset because I don't really have that, but she keeps showing me how she passed and how that impacted her daughter. Okay, so I hope that helped, Gina. Kayla says, sending prayer. Oh, yeah, I read that. Hey, Samantha, welcome, welcome. If anybody else would like to draw for Gina and tell her what they got, I would love that. Patty said, my son passed away 2 years ago. Still trying to get answers. He had autism. Here, let me pop in. Patty, I'm so sorry. I have special needs sons, myself. Patty, Patty, Patty. I'm going to draw for you next. Did he rock a lot like this? He was a little bit lower functioning, I believe. Um, very busy all the time, rocking this. Was he nonverbal or was he verbal? Because I get almost like that he was nonverbal, Patty. And he's showing me heart or something like he was wound up too much, too fast, like fireworks, like too much, too fast. You understand what he's trying to show me? He's showing me Sean. Yes, and nonverbal. So he is nonverbal. That's why he's showing me the. Um, my sons are verbal. I have 2 natural born sons and 1 adopted son who are all on the spectrum. But he showed me, yeah, he was a lot more hands on. But he showed me like it was something with his heart. Something was going too fast, and it wasn't. There's no one to blame or anything. And I don't feel there are any substances or anything that were involved. It was simply like an overload, like I think they call it an infarction, but I don't think that's what it is. It was like his heart got too much, like a tachycardia or something like that. Um, he's thankful for his time with you. He knows that he was a handful because I get that he was more of on the violent side. Like a lot of people don't understand autism and what us as mothers live with. And he's showing me you lived with a lot and you were very patient, very, very patient. And you suffered a lot of loss in a very short amount of time. So is that so you lost your nonverbal son and your daughter 2 years ago? Wow. Okay. Now I draw cards. They actually had me draw 5. Um, he wants you. Your son said that you had a lot of thoughts. You have a lot of dreams, and now's the time for you to cultivate them. Okay. Oh, look at this. Look at this. And this is totally the dreams. Like those dreams that you've had that you thought were so far in the distance all this time, they're not. They're closer than you think. Okay. So he's wanting you to continue to dream. Now you have the time because he was so hands on. He took a lot of your time 24/7 pretty much. And now those dreams that you've always had, now it's time to continue to act on them because they're so much closer than you think. And reciprocity. I get this card a lot. I said it right this time. This is the basket of giving, like the giving and taking. So this dream that you have, you need to tell others. You need to share it. It's going to come back to you tenfold. Oh, and it's going to bring about change. And it says fear is not a good advisor. So don't be afraid of these dreams that you have, okay? Do not be afraid of these dreams that you have. They're right there. They're so much closer than you think. Hold on, I'm dropping my cards. Okay? But you got to tell people, like, you have to do the give and take. Like, this is going to be work, but you have to give and receive the help. Okay? And then that's going to bring on a change. But don't let fear be your master. Like, don't let fear steer you because it's wrong. And then look at this. You also got the serendipity card, a fated encounter. So this is all going to lead to a fated encounter for you, which is going to bring joy. That's crazy. It's almost the same cards, but I shuffled them like I don't even know how many times. In 2023, you lost your mom in January, your son in May, and your daughter in December. Oh my gosh. I am so sorry, Patty. Wow, that's a lot, sweetheart. That is a lot to handle. And look at you now. Like you're getting through it. I don't know how. So I can see how you would stop dreaming after that. That would be like the rug just totally, the wind knocked out of you. Um, going on 3 years now of such losses. I'm so thankful that you're here, Patty. I'm glad that you found us. And I hope that reading helped. Oops, what did I do? There we go. So, Tawny, I'm going to go to you next. Let me hop over. Hi, Carrie. Nice to see you. And Patty, please know Samantha and others are all sending their love and support to you. Your other daughter is passing now. Oh, Susan, I see you. Hi, Eileen. You're so welcome, honey. Okay. Carla's open if her sibling comes through. Patty, please know her siblings will help her along with her grandma and make it so that the transition is peaceful and comfortable for her. Okay. Hi, Carrie. Nice to see you. Susan, I'm going to go to you next, honey. I'm getting that your nephew must have unalived himself. Um, he was in pain. Okay, hold on. And it was very loud. He had a lot of voices in his head, is what I'm getting. Like he had to shut them out. I don't want to go into details of how he passed, but it was very loud. He is at peace. Oftentimes, when family members, what did I used to call it? Unalign themselves? That's what it was. Oftentimes, when family members unalign themselves, and especially when they're young. Hi, honey. Especially when they're young and they do it. Oftentimes, some of our religious beliefs think that they're in a place that they're not. He wants you to know that he is okay. He is safe. He's safely in the afterlife. He's learning lessons. He's doing life reviews. He understands that his actions caused a huge ripple in pain to people that he never imagined. Like he was just trying to shut the noises out. Um, and nobody could understand because nobody really thought that he was carried trauma. Like it's not really trauma. I get more of a mental illness, and I'm not sure it really was depression. It was a little beyond that because the noises, like I could hear lots of voices in my head, like a lot of voices. I'd say at least 5 to 6 of them, and not like I'm not talking like schizophrenic, just like ones like you're never going to be good enough. You're never going to amount to enough anything. Oh, well, how can you be so stupid? Why are you being so stupid? Like things like that. And he wasn't able to shut the chatter down. And he did try, like he put on an outward appearance that everything was okay. Like that's why everybody was so shocked and wanted to know why he did what he did. He was just trying to shut the noises out. But he is learning now how um, his choices affected others. Now I'm pulling some cards for you in this thing. I've just been shuffling while we were talking. Um, yeah, it's really sad. Um, I get that there was like he felt that he was a sneaky person, like there was a questionable moral compass, or like somebody was sneaky with him. He's missed so much, and yes, he had problems. I get, but like somebody was kind of like sneaky with him, or that he felt they were sneaky, and maybe this was like a girl broke his heart or something like that. Um, yeah, get your cards, Hannah, and he wants you to enjoy and celebrate his life. Try not to look at the way that he ended his life. Celebrate the beautiful person and soul that he was. And he said that I think that there may be others in the family that are also suffering. He says, make sure, he goes, he may not have shown red flags, but if you look, you can kind of see um, underlying that he did kind of throw some warnings, but they were super subtle. So just kind of watch around you. And he's saying that he was just a different person. He did have a different point of view. That's why he wasn't so understood. And for you, Susan, now the way to get over this is just be patient and steady forward. Don't blame anyone. No one is to blame. His mom's having a horrible time thinking that she should have seen it. But he's saying like his red flags were very minimal. He was very sneaky. He was really eccentric and he tried to cover up what was going on. But he did kind of leak a few times. Like there were a few things that kind of showed that he was having trouble. Um, there's really no explanation other than he was trying to drown the voices out, is what he's telling me. But his mom, everyone needs to know that he is okay. He's safely on the other side. He was greeted. Um, and now he's going through like classes he's seeing. Yeah, he was a very beautiful person. That's what I get. He was very eccentric and very beautiful soul. And that's what he wants you to cling to, not to how he passed. Um, Sometimes it's just that they chose an exit point. And honestly, suicide, there's some people here that have lost others to unaligning themselves. And honestly, uh, society and religion want us to think that it's an evil, horrible thing. And sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's just that they had the courage to leave when it got to be too much. Okay. So please know his soul is at peace, and I wish that you will be too. And in time you will, and you'll be able to see like the eternal perspective, the lessons, like the life that he lived now. He will have to come back and relive because he has to learn those lessons. We don't get out of here easily like that. Like we have to learn the lessons. So it will be repeated, but the next time now he has more information and coping skills to be able to get through it. Okay. You're so welcome, Susan. I'm so sorry for your loss. I'm sorry for everyone's loss here. Like, that's why I do what I do, is to try to help you. Um, Christine, I don't know where Christine is. Christine, you're next, sweetheart. And Christine's story is very similar. And Susan, I want you to know Tawny feels your pain. There's others here that feel you, and we are sending you so much love and support, along with Patty and along with others who are hurting. Okay, Christine, it says it's always hard to see the red flags, even when they're huge. You can't blame yourself. I'm still working on that. That's why I want to go to you next, Christine. I definitely feel Dave around, and he's wiser now. He's not as goofy hearted. Like, he's so proud of the way that you have moved on. And yes, of course, he's aware of the beautiful baby. Um, he brought them all to you. And he's so much wiser now. Like, he's calmer. His soul is very calm. He's not as bouncy and trying to work and please like gather the guys. Like when I first worked with him, he was gathering people and bringing souls to me. I know he still does that some because Susan, obviously, there's commonality, he says. But I sense Dave now is much wiser, calmer, humble, very humble now. Still has that beautiful smile. He needs you to feel into your heart. He's still there. There's absolutely no disappointment. Love's eternal no matter what. Um, it's all about perspective, baby. It's all about perspective. Okay, I drew 5 cards also. Yeah, see, you just had a detour. It was just a change of course. Okay, this detour seems a little odd for you right now because feel like an uncomfortable. Right now, I was reading for Susan. Now this is for Christine Nagel. But there was a detour, okay? But this detour that you have taken, my beautiful one, is leading you to the ladder of success. You have to be thoughtful with your actions as you climb each rung. And then Christine, this is going to lead to abundance, which it already has. You have literally birthed abundance, but the financial security and material gains will be coming with that, okay? And you also have a soulmate for life. Okay, so I believe this is Dave. He's going to watch over you. He's your soulmate. Um, it so much more than what our mortal muggle minds can comprehend what love is. Love is eternal. It doesn't matter if we remarry, if we move forward, it doesn't sever any ties, okay? So please know, yes, he's your soulmate. He'll still be there. And these dreams and wishes, you also, they're closer than you think. Okay, they've been so far off in the distance and now they're not anymore. So yes, the dreams, the wishes are coming forward, and you need to just continue to cultivate your thoughts and ideas. Okay? So I hope that helped you, Christine. Dave is definitely around. You're going to have highs and lows. Just because you've moved forward with certain things in your life doesn't mean that the grief is going to just stop all of a sudden. Okay, she said that sounds like Kim. He calmed a lot when we first met. Yeah, he seems a lot calmer, wiser. Um, he's really grown a lot, and he wants you to see that, okay? Hi, Danielle. Yes, I'm getting to everybody, okay? Samantha got other work card for you. It's like you've unlocked that some is always there with you, even if they're not seen, and you truly believe and feel at ease with this. He was my person. I needed to hear that. Did you hear Samantha's for you, Christine? The other world card. It's like you've unlocked that someone is always there with you. So he's always there with you. Okay. Um, Carrie said, I was wondering if you could tell me who was with me years ago when my ex and I had a physical fight. Since it happened, I've blocked a lot out, but I'm remembering bits and pieces. Yeah, somebody blocked you. I remember feeling someone, where did it say? I see it, someone there with me, trying to protect me and give me strength to fight back. I had strength I never had. After he punched me in the face, I felt a force go past me and knock him over. Can you tell me who helped me? Archangel Michael? Terry, I actually see a physical altercation, and I see like an angel and a gentleman stood between you two so that the blow to the face wasn't as severe as it could have been, or possibly because I get you would have hit the wall behind you. And then when he was thrown, that was Michael, and I get like a fatherly presence, grandfather presence. I have got full body chills. Yeah, and the reason that you don't remember is because of the trauma to the head. Like, you definitely were not alone. You're very protected, and you already knew who it was. They're saying you don't always have to ask for validation. You have to trust your heart and know that of course, you knew who it was. And Carrie, um, Christine, Carrie sending you love. Yeah, I got chills too on that one. Oftentimes the angels, and Archangel Michael is one of the most badass angels ever. Like, he is the recon marine of them, of angels. And you also got a sneaky person. Yeah, this ex-husband of yours was a real sneaky individual. He was had questionable morals, and he was your companion. But the guy that helped you was a discerning friend, was a companion. This was an angel who's been with you most of your life. I get Archangel Michael is someone, um, he's more than your guardian angel. He wants to celebrate with you. He's proud that you left. And it was a test. That was your divine test for you to stand up. Were you going to allow this to continue on? Or were you going to stand up and transform? Which you did. You transformed. That's a scarab, by the way, a beetle. See the beautiful green, how you transformed? And then now, where you're at, use your creativity and your imagination to move forward from this, okay? Um, Now, Hannah, who was that for? Was that for Christine, or is that for Carrie? She drew a 3 of junk. Are you taking care of yourself? Are others supporting you? Make sure you're doing what you need to take care of yourself first. And then Mandy got the Ace of Cups. I believe those were for Christine. Yeah. Okay, and then I'm going to jump over to Sophia. So I hope that you definitely felt many forces around you. Yeah, he was a snake of a narcissist, very much. You knew it was your grandpa. Then he's going, well, why did you ask me? Like, you have to start knowing in your gut and recognizing him because he has been there. You knew it was him. Okay, so I know you just asked me for confirmation, but I want you guys to start trusting your gut instincts. When you have beautiful experiences like that, or when you flash back, like a lot of times we have experiences like that and we're like, we just brush it off. Or the trauma was so severe that we just move forward. And then later in life, you'll start looking back to things that have happened in your life and be like, wait a minute, how did that man get thrown across the room when I was there? My head was spinning, and there ain't no way I could have thrown him across the room. And of course, it was your grandpa, and Archangel Michael helped him. Okay. Yeah. Um, Now, this brings an interesting. I want to ask everybody here, honestly. Okay, I want you to read what Carrie wrote. Okay, about this year. It brought up the feelings and flashbacks that I had suppressed. I definitely needed to heal. How many of us have experienced transformation in 2025? Have experienced lots of memories and things of releasing and having to acknowledge and be like, holy cow, that was more than I realized, and having to deal with that. That's what 2025 was for. It was the year of walking through all the crap, releasing it, eating all of our snakes. Okay. Okay. It was eating all of our snakes. Okay. Yeah, Hannah. The card for Hannah was for Christine. That's what I thought. So the cycle of 2025 does not end till February 25th of 2026. And that's when the wood snake is done. And what they say is you have to, in Chinese medicine, you have to eat all of the snake. So all of these like flashbacks, these memories, these shadows, these things that have come up in 2025, if there's something that is left unfinished for the next month, we have a little over a month. Let's look at it, release it, identify the feelings that come up, and get rid of it. Eat it up, be done with it. Hannah said she had to go through a really, really rough time. I learned a lot about myself. Me too. 2025, my son was in a near fatal car accident. His wife almost passed in childbirth. I had 2 grandkids. I lost my home, moved into an RV, lost all of my disability. Like, finances have been insane. Had lots of, just like she was saying, I've had lots of flashbacks, childhood trauma stuff I've been healing. I've had some good things too. I just got a letter today. Got to share this with you guys. I used to work on a ship right here. My dad just sent me this. I cruised this ship around Hawaii. And when I was on it, there was a gentleman I got a letter. Like, my dad sent me this stuff that he found. There was a gentleman who had throat cancer, and he'd had radiation, and he was choking in my bar. And there's all these people around, and nobody stopped to help. Like, nobody did anything. And I jumped over the bar, gave him the Heimlich, and saved him. And they gave me accommodation. And my dad found the letter. I was like, oh my gosh. So I thought that was so cool. I was like, wow, I totally forgot about that. So some of the things, when you're eating all these traumas and all these angers and stuff, like all this crap from the last year or from 50 years, 40 years, however old you are, it's going to make room for things like that, for the good memories to come back, to be like, oh, wow, I was I was the only one that responded. We were in a room full of people. So, yeah, see, Christine had a lot to shed. Carrie has a lot to shed. Christine says she still has a lot of work to do still. Carrie said this year brought up everything in her life that she'd been ignoring. Kayla, pretty sure I have to go through all my stuff alone. No, you don't, girlfriend. Hello? Hello? Do you see me? Make an appointment, honey. I can help you. You don't have to go through anything alone. I can help you process it. We can, you come here each week for tea time. Let's do some cards. You don't have to do nothing alone. You found MamaCole and you found this group. So you're not alone anymore. Okay. Even though I know that you feel alone physically in this world, you're not. We're never alone. We have our spirit guides. We have our guardians, our ancestors. Tani says, I have been called to the words for an emergency with a patient, so I need to go. Oh, okay. Go ahead, sweetheart. Thank you for all you do, Tani. What's the difference between quotes and guardian angels? Quotes. Quotes. Guardian angels. Guides and guardian angels. Guides are like, guides could be loved ones, they could be ancestors, they could be deities, and guardian angels are angels. Like, they're angels. Only job is for humanity. It's for the good for humanity. And a guardian angel, their only job is your happiness. Hannah says, I learned that the universe wants me to be a special education teacher instead of a deaf education teacher. I'm in the right place. I love that for you, Hannah. I love that. I used to work in a special needs school as a one-on-one behavior manager. I'm working on things from my past, trying to work on the trauma of things about past relationships. You know, the hardest part of that is realizing how we allowed others to treat ourselves, to treat us. When you work on past relationships, I want you to really look at what you allow to occur, Mandy, and realize how beautiful and worthy you are. Okay. So worth so much more than all that. Danielle, I see you too. Samantha said it was like 2024. I was just trying to survive and didn't know how I could go on. I get that. 2025, I realized I could go on, and I did, and brought through my new perspective on the world and opened up to allow strangers to have space to share their amazing experiences. I love that, Samantha. Normally, I think people would think I'm crazy about how I see the universe, but as I share, I learn others also have similar views and see the universe correcting with them too. Exactly, Samantha. Carrie says her cat was staring at something in the room, but she couldn't see anything. Animals and babies do that often. Whenever an animal or a baby is staring at something in your room, definitely there's a spirit there. Nothing to be scared of whatsoever. Somebody just watching over you. Mandy, Hannah says you're not alone. I had to work through that too. And you are not your past relationships, Mandy. Okay. Yeah, she gave all to her ex-boyfriend too. So see? Okay, so let's pull some cards. Let me scroll back up. Tawny has left. Sophia. My fiance's birthday is coming up, and this is the first one without him. I just wish he was here and could catch up with him about everything. So much has happened where I just needed him by my side. Ah, Sophie, I get his was not a. Mm. Are you like in? Okay, are you like in California, Arizona? I'm from New Mexico because I see a very Hispanic gentleman, and I get that he did not leave on his own accord. I'm so sorry. What is his name? Here, I don't have to do his name. Sophia. Boy, he loved you fiercely. Fiercely. Almost like property, he'd say, but you're not like you're his. You're all his. Wifey. You're wifey. Like, stop thinking that you weren't. You're definitely wifey. He wants you to enjoy the little things. Okay, there's the little moments of beauty. Like when you're remembering, you need to not remember how he passed. He's Puerto Rican. Okay. You're in Pennsylvania. He's Puerto Rican. Okay. Because I was getting the influence, but I couldn't figure out what it was. I should have known Puerto Rican. I'm in Florida. And I have lots of friends who are from Puerto Rico. He wants you to enjoy the little things. Remember the beautiful little moments. That'll help you to be in alignment. Okay. He wants you to know that you can do these hard things. Okay. You need to start finding the joy in the memories. And that'll help bring you into alignment. Funny that he's mentioning alignment. What he's trying to do is get you to raise your vibration, to try to get out of the grief so that you find more harmony, more joy, more peace. And what that's going to do is raise your vibration so you're closer in alignment to him so he can reach you. Oh, wow. Because you guys are a warrior spirit together. Like you are a warrior spirit. You need to stand your ground. This is also saying that you can do hard things. So he knows he's acknowledging how hard this is, but he's saying he didn't choose the wrong woman. You are very strong. You can stand your ground. Whatever's going on, you just stand up. And please accept help. Okay. You've given out lots of help through your life. It's time to accept it. It goes both ways. Okay. Once you get through that and you start living in more alignment and more harmony and stuff, there's nowhere for you to go but up. This is the ladder of success. It's going to be gradual. So your grief, the healing is going to be gradual. And this birthday, what he'd like you to do, hold on, where was that? It was a birthday, right? Yeah. He wants you to celebrate. Okay. Make the food that you normally would make him. Do the things that you normally would do. And hold on to the joy. Remember past birthdays and things that you did. He will be right there with you. Death does not defy love. It doesn't end love. Okay. And Sophia, Hannah drew a 6 of poles for you. Wow. It's asking you to celebrate your accomplishments and victories. Exactly. So look how far you have come on your own. Despite this horrible tragedy, you have carried on. I also see something about a baby. Is that your guys' baby? Do you have a baby? Because he is showing me a child, a little girl with his favorite steak. Yes. So please know he's acknowledging that. That sounds yummy. So I love that for you. So I hope that helps, Sophia. Oh, I just answered that, Donna. And guides, you can usually hear pretty well. Guardian angels, you don't always hear anything. Well, they just intervene on your behalf. And guides don't intervene on your behalf. Guides will try to actually guide you towards the solution. Okay. And let's see, Donna next. You don't have a baby. Okay. Does he have like a little sister? His baby is his dog. There you go. It's his dog. There you go. Yeah, and Hannah said Sophia celebrated his birthday. As an Irish girl, we celebrate life, celebrate your memories of him. Yes. And then Mandy for you, Sophia, got the 2 of Wands and the 10 of Pentacles. All of your dreams will come true. That is what the 10 of Pentacles, the 2 of Wands. It's a work in progress, like you're working. Oh, and here Danielle for you, Sophia, drew the underworld, ascend, and graduation. In that order, it's almost like he did the right thing by someone. It almost seems like he saved someone or something in his passing. Was a hero in some way, and he feels proud of that. I'm not sure if that makes sense. Yeah, I get some kind of like. So was he like a hero in his death? Because I get like some kind of something happened. Like it was very tragic. And I got the 6 of Pentacles with the little dog. Oh, Mandy, she got the 6 of Pentacles with a little dog on it. So his dog. So please know that he does have a connection with his dog. Does his dog often like look for him or see him, like just stare off and whine or be happy? Uh, oh, Hannah's deaf. She senses the messages. I didn't know that, Hannah. I love that. I had a very dear friend in high school who was deaf, who unfortunately passed from an accidental gunshot by a little boy he was babysitting. He was in a car accident, but he passed on impact. The other driver was perfectly okay. Oh, wow. He almost like took it for both of them. Wow, I'm so sorry. Sophia, that has to be hard. So Donna's driving, she's getting cut from Facebook a lot. Okay, so Donna. Hi, Elaine. Welcome. Nice to see you, Elaine. Okay, Donna. Oh, Donna, I'm getting like a lot of chatter around you again. Uh, you need to still your mind, like calm, peace. I get like there's just so much going on right now, and you're letting others' opinions of you dictate your actions, and that's not true. Be true to who you are. Like stop allowing their opinions and stuff. Like I'm getting like all this bickering, like all this, and people trying to talk down to you and things. And do not succumb to that. I don't know if this is your dad, but there's somebody like standing up saying, absolutely not. Oh, look, and I had shuffled and shuffled, and we still get this. There's somebody kind of being sneaky around you. This says a person with a questionable moral compass. So make sure that everybody that's around you and in your corner is actually in your corner. Just kind of be aware that you also have kind of a rat, a sneak somewhere about. I'm not sure exactly what that means. But you also, a lot of us are getting this year, which is so perfect for the fire horse. And notice almost all of us have gotten this tonight. Um, this is everything is in the distance. It's closer than you think. This is all your dreams, all your wishes are closer than you think. They're no longer far off. They're like right the frick there. Like we're on the cusp. The year of the fire horses, we're moving forward. The seeds have been planted. The snakes have been eaten. We are in forward movement into our future. We just have to believe, Donna. You have to examine your beliefs, okay? So please examine your beliefs. Believe that you are good enough. I want you to see yourself as the valuable, worthy person that you are. See yourself the way that your companion sees you. Your worthy, discerning friend. Okay, see how cute this is? Look at the little hedgehog. He's so cute. That's you. You're the most beautiful, cute, adorable, loving person in the world, Donna. And you're letting these people make you think that you're less than. Um, you need to keep remaining lighthearted in your beautiful self. Okay, don't let people tread on you. Don't let them walk all over you. This is leisure. Like you need to take care of yourself, fill your soul leisurely. Take time. You don't have to be stressed and running all the time. I get that you're working all the time. You're grocery shopping, you're cooking, you're trying to take care of everybody, but who's taking care of you? Okay, you have to realize what a beautiful, special soul you are. The work that you do is very treasured and it doesn't go unseen. Okay, your kids, thank you. My kids are mean to me. You need to not allow it because that's what they're showing me that don't allow it. Like you have to see your beautiful soul. You raised them and they know better. Um, that was for Sophia, the dog. I love that. Okay, so yes, Donna. So please, and part of that, some of that is that we forget who we are. Like you're a hospice nurse, you help people like so much. I don't know what else you do, but I know like your soul is just pure light. So please don't let anybody ever destroy that. And it's hard when it's your own children because you know that they know better. They just sometimes need to be reminded of your value. Okay. And if you would like a personalized reading, um, especially like ones that involve cases, I'd much rather do that privately. We can do it half hour. An hour is usually best for like a case, but we could go into a lot more detail. I do a lot of forensics mediumship as far as missing, lost, things like that. Because I am a remote viewer, that does help. I can't usually do pinpoint locations. I can usually see areas on maps for lost and missing. I can see some like crime scenes. I usually see cell phones, things like that. I can see kind of what occurred, but my guides are really cool at protecting me on some things too. So I don't see certain things and some things I do. So if that's something that you need, let me know. Now, Donna, for you, a Knight of Pots. There's something you're fighting for, you're passionate about. Don't let others stop you. Exactly. Exactly. Whatever it is that you're fighting for. I think she was one that I saw doing like a home hospice house or something like that as one of her dreams so that people don't die alone. They always have somebody beside them. I think that was one of her dreams. And she needs to know that it is possible. So thank you for that, Hannah. I appreciate you sharing. Okay, now Samantha. I know there's a bunch of you over on Facebook. I'm trying to get to everyone. Samantha, I'm going to pull you next. Carrie, I got you, right? And Kayla, if not, please just comment, guys, and I will make sure we all get readings tonight, okay? And Samantha. Samantha. Sammy, I'm getting Sammy. Do people call you Sammy? That's the first time I've ever heard that. Oh, I am getting an image of a little girl. I think this is you, Sam. Sammy, does somebody call you that like when you were a little girl? Because I see you playing outside, very dirty, but they kept trying to dress you up and you would play in the mud and the dirt and the sticks and climbing trees and you have curls, but I'm not so sure if this is like, or if they curled your hair and then you went outside and were like, no. Um, I think this is a grandparent looking, like we were just talking about, don't forget who you are. You have to remember how you defied all odds. Like you would push the envelope as a little girl and you didn't care what anybody thought. You would climb the trees. Okay, Danielle, I see you. Sammy, like you were just a character as a little girl. So that's what you need to remember, okay? Okay. Sammy. I'm not sure what this memory, like, I don't know if it's a memory, a vision, or, but I get this is totally you as a little kid. And then I have 5 cards, top, middle, and bottom is where I pulled. Um, Before the 25th, you need to make sure, Sam, that you're cutting things off. Whatever doesn't serve you, whatever no longer serves you, cut it away. Okay, cut it off, get it out of your life, start recognizing that. Um, Go ahead and gather the information that you're looking for. There's something that you're wanting to study this next year. Gather the information and pay attention to the details. You don't always have to pay for stuff. You can gather the information and learn on your own. Um, and be patient and go slow and steady as you're learning, Sam. Okay? Take your time. Don't be tempted by alluring thoughts and actions. Okay? You will have temptations of alluring thoughts and actions, but don't always be tempted by them. Zoom in to the answer. What does this say? The answer is there if you look closer. Okay, so whatever you think is getting in your way, whatever the answer that you're looking for to avoid these temptations, it's right in front of you. You just have to look a little closer. I hope that helps, Sam. That was a lot of information. As I am now, the way I am. Hoping my dad has messages. So is that your dad? Did your dad call you Sammy or Sam? And was your dad like your cheerleader who always wanted you not to like fit in the box? He wanted you to stay different. And he wants you to cut off these toxic people, whatever these things that aren't serving your highest good in this coming year. You start cutting them off. Whatever it is that you're trying to follow, gather the information on it and pay attention to the little details. and be patient with yourself, okay? Move forward this year slow and steady. And don't allow them alluring thoughts and actions to deter you, but zoom in because the answer that you're seeking, Samantha, is right in front of you. So yeah, your daddy's definitely around. He's right in front of you. Okay. He called me Samantha, but yes, he loved that I was different. Okay. Everyone should tip her a few dollars. Thanks, Donna. That's sweet. If you guys want to, you can, or just leave a review. A review is awesome. Way to give back energy. Awesome. If you perfect sense, call me Sammy. Only one, really. Okay, so whoever that friend is, know that they're around also, because I definitely got Sammy a lot. And it was like you as a young child climbing trees, doing stuff like things like that. Now, Hannah drew for you, Sam. 2 cards fell for you. This is wild. Your first card is reverse page of pots. You have been disappointed, but didn't let it pull you down. Get up and keep going. Your second card is the high priestess. Pay attention to your gut. It's going to lead you. Yes. Yes. High priestess is one of the, you're very royal and magical and need to trust your discernment. Trust your gut. Okay. So I hope that helps, Sammy. Now I'm going to be calling you Sammy. I don't mean to, I'm sorry. I mean absolutely no offense by that. But you're so lovingly called that by whatever. Only one, really. So just know that they're here, okay? Now I'm going to scroll up. Carrie Smith. Oh, let's go to Carla. Carla wants to hear from her sibling. Is this your brother with the boots? Carla. The younger guy. I'm seeing like flannel or like some kind of checkered shirt, jeans, boots. And he's got to take them off by the front door. Are they still by the front door? Or under the cabinet? He's showing me these boots. What is up with these boots? And of course, he's still right there. You guys had a heck of a like a sibling rivalry. He always was. You guys were like always punching each other, very physical. Um, yeah, that's it. Okay. It's funny because certain people, like when I work with them, or like I've read for you and stuff, they'll just show me stuff. I'm like, what the heck is this pair of boots? These are like old, stinky, dirty boots. Why is this person? But just know that that's how he's representing himself to you, or these boots. Um, he's not going to show me now. See it now. I remember. He's not going to show me the bathroom anymore. I pulled cards for you too. What's funny is a lot of these cards, a lot of us are having the same sequences. You, Carla, you need to be patient with yourself. You miss your brother so bad, and he's saying a lot of it is like the camaraderie, the bullying, he pushed you to be a better person, and right now you're just kind of wallowing. But you need to realize that you are moving forward. It's just slow and steady. You need to be patient with yourself. You've never been here before. You've never done life without him before. You have to have belief. You have to know where he is. Okay? You'll feel him more as you start accepting this horrible absence is what he's getting. He's like, I'm not really gone. If you believe, you'll feel me more. Okay, Carla? So examine your beliefs now. Okay? Because sometimes our beliefs get in the way of us feeling and hearing them. And what it is sometimes it's judgment. Sometimes it's religious judgment. Sometimes it's if they unalive themselves or if there was an overdose or something like that, that we think that these people are going to what's called hell. No, absolutely not. We all go into progression. I don't believe in hell. I've seen people do horrendous things, like crazy things. They still go into progression. Now, granted, they have to repeat these life lessons and stuff, but your brother wants you to know without a doubt where he is, that he's not completely dead, just his physical body died. And he's like wanting you to experience how free his soul truly is now. And he can come and go. He walks around the house often. Like, he's showing me that he does walk around the house often. Specifically in your room, he does mess with something on your dresser. Do you have, like, hanging on a mirror or something, like there's a chain perhaps with his ashes or a necklace or something he gave you? Because I do see him fiddling. He fiddles with your stuff. Um, and with this patience, okay, the first, I drew 4 cards for you. Okay, he wants you to continue being patient with yourself. Have belief in the afterlife. Know that he is safe and sound. You just physically can't see, feel, or touch him. But you can spiritually, if you raise your beliefs, and then you're going to have such an abundance of experiences with him. It's going to be overflowing. But this is also financial security, okay, and material gains. So somehow this experience is going to launch you forward. Just in having him back by your side, I think, is what's going to help you. Okay, by having him back by your side, you're going to be able to do more, perhaps better jobs, better something that's going to launch you forward because of your beliefs. Um, and pay attention to the details. You too are going to be gathering information and paying attention to details. So I get that you're going to be enjoying the sweetness of life. Okay? And this is saying set clear boundaries. So make sure, brother wants to make sure that you remember who you are also. Don't let anybody mistreat you. You're his baby sister. Like, you have to watch over. You have to see your beauty. And you have to believe he is trying to reach you. He's around you all the time, and he still plays with you. Okay, so I hope that helped, Carla. Um, I see you, Danielle. Hold on. Okay, everyone calls you something different. Okay, Samantha. Um, Samantha got unknown for you. It shows a woman on a bridge that disappears. She doesn't know what's in front of her. I think it's a message to believe that the unknown isn't nothingness. You may not know where he is, but he is there. Exactly. Exactly. Boy, my hair looks, I'm I was just seeing my hair in the thing. Do you see? I'm growing it out, and Hollis got me, what, 2 years ago? I've been growing the grays out. I stopped dyeing my hair. And man, when you get gray hair, look how it gets all like wiry or something. I don't even understand what it does. Age is a funny thing, isn't it? Okay, now, Sam. Okay, I read that one. You're so welcome. He was your protector. Yeah, I get that. And he still is. It's just different now. Okay, like how your mom was asking about guides and guardians. He is your guide, like he's your guardian. He still watches over you. He will protect you, and he can still help you with the decisions in life. Because I get he was like your confidant. He was the one that you talk to all the time, and you're feeling that emptiness, but he wants you to continue to talk. Continue to know that he is there. And as you believe it, you will feel him more. The grief will lift because it'll be replaced with beauty. Like, it'll be replaced with that relationship. It's just going to be different. Okay, that's all. It's just a little different. Okay, yeah, talking about the spirits will help you remember, Carrie. Okay. Okay, and I'm going to get Danielle. Danielle Vaughn. I love your unicorn, Danielle. I'm going to copy that. Danielle. Hold on. What were you trying to say before? Sorry, guys, I gotta scroll up through the. Danielle had something specific she said earlier. Maybe not. Okay. Danielle. You're so welcome, Danielle. Now this is very different. There's a woman, there's a fire going like outside, but I don't really see the fire. It's more about the smoke. And she's like swirling, dancing, and there's smoke. Hmm. Very beautiful. It's not like she's like dancing to her own drum, the beat of her own drum. That's what she's saying. I don't see anyone else around. It's dark. It's not like a moon. There's a full moon. She's just dancing. She's spinning, and she's actually holding her dress with one, like, you know how they hold their dress, like, okay. There is music going, like huh. I get this as like a traditional kind of dance or something that she's doing. So I'm not sure if this is like an immediate family or if this is an ancestor, because I get almost like a gypsy vibe from this woman. Yeah, more of a gypsy vibe. Because she has on like like the a white petticoat with a black skirt, and then there's like beads, and she has like some kind of satchel around her waist. She does have like a bandana with black curly hair. Um, but it's just her, and the fire is out. Like the fire is not going, but there's smoke. Very interesting. So I'm really curious to see what she has to say. I pulled cards as I was doing this, and of course, travel. It's time to pack your bag. Positive movement forward coming for you, Danielle. Um, but pay attention to the red flags. So something's going on that there are being red flags shown. So make sure you pay attention to them. Um, appreciate home, your sense of belonging, your comfort. Know that home is where the sweetness is found because your next card was your sweetness. Okay. And part of home and keeping it a safe, comfortable environment is setting clear boundaries. Okay. Just like the strawberry, you have to tend and prune it or it's going to take over everything. You have to put boundaries around it so that it stays lush and productive. Okay. Um, and watch out for gossip. Make sure you're not gossiping. This means somebody's like chattering around you. Remember, word spreads really fast. Okay, so all these together, Danielle, I'm getting like there's positive movement forward. Okay. Just be cautious. Like, watch these red flags. Just pay attention to them. Okay. Make sure you're home. Put all your eggs in your basket. It's safe. Home is safe. Okay. Appreciate the comfort. Appreciate the sense of belonging. Tend to it. Enjoy the sweetness of it. And to enjoy the sweetness, you have to tend your boundaries. Make sure you're aware of who comes in and out of your home. And Danielle, be very aware of gossip. This might be the red flag that's going on. Someone's gossiping about you. Where's the red flag? Hold on. So I think that's the red flag is be cautious of who's gossiping around about you. Okay. I hope that helped, Danielle. Please let me know how that resonated, okay? And Danielle, Hannah got the two of poles for you. You have some ideas if you want to do, but you need to make plans, strategize, and plan carefully, and just do it. So you can do it. Okay, you just have to plan and strategize. It's okay, Donna. You're not late. You're in perfect timing. Okay, Samantha Mac. I got celebration for you, Danielle. And she said, I see a tent outside with fire torches outside and a party inside in the card. It's like a message. Give yourself permission to still feel joy and have good times. It is okay to still experience joy and you deserve it. It doesn't mean grief isn't there, but you are allowed to smile. I see you, Kayla. Yes. Okay, so let us know, Danielle, if that helped, okay? Who's a snake? Okay. Or gender. I think you have a couple snakes in your life, Donna. I think there's a male and a female snake in your life. Okay, so just be cautious. That's all. You'll recognize them. may the guides and guardians point them out a little clearer, okay? Kayla. Just keep, go ahead and if I haven't gotten to you, go ahead and comment because I'm going to start wrapping up here in a little bit. Okay? Kayla, for you, I'm hearing all this static and I'm hearing voices outside of the static. Like I'm getting that your guides and guardians keep trying to talk to you, but you're like going like da 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 da, like you're causing all this interference because you don't really want to hear what they have to say. Like it's almost like you're trying to white noise your way out of hearing them. Are they getting really loud, Kayla? Oh, I'm so glad, Danielle. We see you. I'm so glad. Um, so Kayla, is that what's going on? Like, are you trying to, it's almost like you're trying to ignore your guides, guardians, your angels, everybody, and you're trying to do life without them? Stop. Nobody's here to do life alone. Use your companions. Use these gifts that you have. A little bit too much at one point. I so can relate, Kayla. There are times it can be too much. What you need to do in those times, you need a teacher. Hello, I'm here. I can help teach you. There are tricks and stuff that you can do when the gifts get to be too much or the it doesn't seem like they're helping you so much. Do you know what I mean? Like you're starting to hear voices, you're starting to have experiences, and sometimes it does get overwhelming because you're like, holy shit, what was that? Like, can you just shut up and leave me alone? Which is what I get that you're doing. You're going like da 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 da, or like just I actually hear like white noise, like because you're trying to drown out the voices. But if you would just take the time to listen, because these are all for your highest good. You're getting a lot of other interferences. Okay. What you do is that's the clear boundaries. I pulled cards too while I was seeing that so that we could get the cards to go with it. So the cards that I pulled, as I'm seeing you trying to drown out these messages, which are usually for your highest good, okay? You're not going to get messages. If you get things that aren't for your highest good, that's your subconscious or something else, okay? I get that you are a person with a different worldview, okay? Be the eccentric person. Embrace that. That's why you're hearing these things, because you are different and you do have a different worldview. But this is a gift. This is your precious offering. It's no mistake that you were chosen for this gift. You just have to have a good teacher and have somebody help you learn how to use it. Okay? You are protected, so there is nothing to fear. So you don't have to shut it down. You are protected. And this is like Archangel Michael. This is a strong shield. You're very shielded, very protected. You need to open that lock. It's time, girlfriend. Kayla, open it. Don't be scared. Okay? It is time. And it says something is hidden or locked. So your gifts, you keep trying to lock them away, and it's time to open them and go on the adventure of your life. It's time to be open to new experiences. So Kayla, what a beautiful reading. And then the very last card I just drew, this was for you to nurture and water your garden. So enjoy this gift. Embrace your eccentric self. Yeah, you're different and you have a different worldview, and that's awesome. It's your gift. Okay? Not beautiful? It's your precious offering. There's nothing to fear with it. You are always protected. Continue to unlock it. Unlock this lock. Reveal the secrets. Go on the beautiful adventure, Kayla, and nurture yourself along the way. Okay, water your garden first. That's beautiful, Kayla. I hope you understand that reading because that is absolutely beautiful. There's nothing to fear. I know it can be overwhelming at first, but there's nothing to fear. Kayla said a reverse of dancers. This is a tough love card for you. There are people around you who will show you Their true colors. Some you will be able to resolve and some you won't. Don't hold on to them. Okay, so that means that you need to move forward. So that's part of that freeing, okay? Oh, that's always possible to tell if there's stakes in your life, Sienna. You can tell if the people in my life are good people to have around. Then you can't always tell. It's sometimes your higher self is calling them out and just telling you to be aware, okay? Like if it's for your highest good and you're not able to see it or you need a validation, that's how. And the cards just don't lie. They just pull it out. Okay. I understand where she is coming from. Yes, me too. And you've heard ringing. Usually, if you hear ringing in your ear, that means spirit is nearby. Okay. And then Kayla says, fear was a big reason I was shutting it out. Yes. And that's just because you need somebody to help you learn. Okay. That's all it is. Because sometimes we shut it out because our muggle mind is like, I'm going crazy. There's no way this is happening when it really is true. Like it really is happening. Samantha got the trust card for you. Two people between a plateau and a man is on one cliff. A woman is in the air about to fall but is floating suspended. The hand is reaching out to you, but if you don't reach out as well and trust there, then it might take longer. I get a feeling of eyes closed, trust fall into amazing things. Yes, that's validation, 100%. Thank you. I've been fighting with my family and friends as well as going through this. Feel really alone, but guess with Spirit World, I'm never truly alone. Exactly. That's the cool thing is that's what I think that's what they're trying to show you is, yeah, you're not alone. You have support. All you have to do is ask. And for a lot of us, it's so hard for us to ask or to believe in something that is unseen. That's why a lot of us are getting the belief card tonight. And Carrie says, your brother will still protect you. I lost my brother, and I can tell you, I know without a doubt that he is still protecting me. You will see it in time when your grief lessens a bit. Hi, Sarah. Nice to see you. So glad you're here. Uh, okay, so who else do I need to get a card for? Carrie. Carrie, did I get you? No, I did not get Carrie. Carrie. Oh, now for Carrie, I'm getting a very unusual. I don't know if this is a memory or somebody I'm seeing walking through a creek barefoot. There's, uh, it's a creek. There's like the banks of it. There's a dog running to, and like there's two or three people. I just see your guys' feet walking and taking the stick and putting it. Maybe you're looking for crawdads or something. It's a very unusual, but it's green. The banks are green. We're not like I'm from out west, so it's not that. It's green and lush and pebbles. In the stream are pebbles. They're gray pebbles, like flat river rocks. And you guys are flipping them up. I don't know if this is a memory or something. I don't know, but that's what I'm being shown. I'm pulling cards as we go, Carrie. So please know if you're needing to regroup, find some peace, quiet, Carrie, go back to the water. Gradual success. You are on the ladder of success, Carrie. It's gradual. You got to do it slowly, rung by rung, okay? Look at that, slow and steady. So keep going slowly. You are moving up. Sometimes our positive movement forward isn't always seen. Continue to use your creativity. Use your imagination as you're climbing up the ladder. And make sure that I know that you give a lot of help, Carrie, but make sure you're also receiving it and using yourself. Like, take this year to totally reflect on who you really are. Look at the beautiful soul you are, Carrie. And I think maybe that's what this river walk is it's showing you who you really are. Don't forget that beautiful, sweet person who is really to go on adventures and discover new things. Uh, but you are going in the right direction. It is a positive movement forward up the ladder of success. It's just slow. Your journey doesn't look like everybody else's, and that's okay. Use your imagination. Don't stop imagining. Keep using your imagination and creativity. Don't just give help. Make sure that you're able to receive it, and keep reflecting on who you really are. Keep looking deep into that mirror. You're in Florida. You're always in and around water. So am I, Carrie. I am in the devil's armpit of Florida, and it's getting cold tonight. We're supposed to have a heavy freeze. So, yeah, this is more, that would make sense. So maybe you need to be walking more in the water, using the water, looking for something. I don't know. Maybe go look for shark teeth or something. Okay. Hannah said, don't worry about me. Okay. Yes, Mandy. I've been seeing you. So I hope that helped, Carrie. Mandy, Mandy, Mandy. Mandy, I'm getting a much different image for you. I'm getting like a ball of yarns, all different yarns, different string, all balled up in front of you, and you're trying to make sense of it. You can't even find the ends. It's just a balled up mess. Is this your life? Is this what's going on? Are you feeling a little overwhelmed, disheveled, like everything's just tangled up? Because that's what I'm getting when I check in, Mandy. But I pulled cards as I was doing that. There is a change. There's a change coming, but don't be afraid of the change, okay? Fear is not a good advisor. Don't let fear be your master and control the ship, okay? Don't be tempted. Don't worry about temptation, okay? You also are an eccentric, beautiful person, Mandy, and you need to be embracing it. Oh, and you also got reflection. Now, I shuffled these like crazy. I sit there and shuffle the whole time. So for you, Mandy, there is change coming, but don't be afraid of it, okay? There is temptation. Sometimes our luring thoughts and actions can motivate us in ways that we're not used to. And I get for you, maybe you need to use that, embrace your eccentric self, re-embrace who you are, okay? And that's also the reflection, is reflecting at your true self. So I get like for 2026 for a lot of us is going to be us looking in the mirror, moving forward with creativity. Yeah, she got the sun card. Oh, you're in Tallahassee, Carrie. You're only 2 hours away from me. Okay. And Carrie, for you, Hannah got the reversed high priest. You're surrounded by a lot of noise. Find some time to be away from it and reconnect with your intuition. I think that's what the water is for Carrie. So, Mandy, did that help, honey? So you just need to slowly sit down. You just need to slowly sit down and unravel and reflect on that pile, okay? You're not the tangled mess. You can take the scissors and cut it up. You don't have to sit there and pull thread by thread. You're in charge. You don't even have to mess with it. You can just ball it up and toss it away. If that stuff doesn't serve you anymore, look at it, Mandy. See what serves you and what doesn't, and just go through it, keep what does, and throw away what doesn't. Okay, I know this is all metaphorically, but um, Samantha for you, man. Samantha got awake card. The sun is coming up. You are awakening. For some reason, I get a personal feeling, since I'm not a morning person, of you may not want to wake up or be awake this early, but the time is coming upon you. Awaken and see what's happening. Yes. Yeah. So time to wake up, Mandy. Wake up and see the sunrise for what it is. See your beauty for what it is. I get the sun is actually you. Okay. Sarah. Is there anybody else that I'm missing that did not get a reading, who hasn't ever got a reading, that needs a reading? Because I'm getting ready to go here in a minute. Just let me know. And reverse 2 of junk for Mandy. You're overwhelmed. Take some time to analyze how you're spending your time. Find ways to consider changes to better serve you. Do you see that, Mandy? Oh, okay. Aline. Yes, of course. So, Mandy, please know the overwhelm. Oh my gosh, Christine just sent me a picture of her baby. Oh my gosh, is she adorable? Okay, Aline. Yes. So, Mandy, I hope that helps you. Please know that you're in charge always. And the overwhelmed sense that you're feeling, it's all about perspective, okay? That's what you want to do, then do it. Mandy, we got your back, okay? You got this. Okay, Aline. And also, Mandy, whoever it was with this gypsy woman, like in the smoke, please follow her. Like, try to connect. Why don't you burn some sage and kind of connect with the smoke and stuff? Because that woman has a message for you to receive, not for me to receive for you. I was just to bring her presence to your awareness. Okay, Aline. Ooh, Aline, I have a ton of pressure in my head. You under a lot of stress, a lot of worry, Aline? Like a lot of stress and worry. I have a lot of pressure. I'm not getting visions. I'm just feeling very weighted down, overloaded, burdened. It's time for you to shake that shit off. Pardon my French, but you're allowing all this stuff to like bear you down, like to weigh you down. When no, you need to shake it off. I mean, don't let yes, I am right. Okay. So please take care of your physical health, Aline, and don't allow this stuff to like it's so heavy. Now I drew cards as I'm seeing this vision, and this is just a test, okay? This is just a test to see what you're going to do, and it's going to cause you to do a detour, okay? It's going to cause things to change, okay? You're going to change course because of whatever is going on with this heavy weight and this pressure on your chest. You're going to make changes in course. Is this like a medical thing or something? Something's going on and you need to change course. Gather your information and make sure you pay attention to the details and take your time. Uh, Remain grounded and lighthearted while you're doing this research. And there will come a time of celebration. There is a healing around the corner from this, whatever's going on, and you will enjoy victories with others. Okay, so whatever's going on, Aline, this is just a test. Okay, and it's just making you to detour so you don't continue the way that you're going. Okay, make sure you gather the information that you need and you stay lighthearted through this journey because I get that it's kind of going to be tough. Whatever's you're going through, it's going to be tough, but you're going to get through it because the celebration will occur at the end. So I hope that helped, Aline. I'm sorry for whatever you're going through or whatever's weighing you down so hard. But please know there is a light at the end of the tunnel and you will get through it. Mandy says her cards were coming up with that this week and I've been doing my book. Good job. Good job. I'm proud of you, Mandy. Just keep going. It's hard. Are you having a health crisis, Aline? If you need help, like you need support, please come here. We're here every Thursday at 7. Um, please know that you're not alone in this journey. Whatever's going on, you're not alone. There's a whole community here to help support you. Okay. And with that, I hope. Okay, Kayla, I think I got you. Hold on. Oh, and I know we're kind of jumping around. Samantha pulled for you, Sarah, and she pulled transformation and magic. One shows a cocoon and one is a woman projecting a portal in front of her. I feel you're a very powerful person, like resilient and just powerful. There's been a waiting period, and remember, that's part of the process. But the confidence and power that comes from this is massive. You know what you want and are going for it, and it is manifesting amazing things. That's beautiful. Yes, there's always hope, Aline. Okay. And Aline, Hannah drew the high priestess. This card seems to really want to talk to us tonight. You can trust your intuition. It'll help you deal with the challenges you're dealing with. You have a chest problem that makes you cough all the time. So maybe that's what the headache is, like lack of oxygen or something. Because I didn't really feel anything with the chest. So maybe what you need to do is start, because the high priestess card keeps coming up, the high priestess is our third eye. It's our higher self. So perhaps what's going on is hi Kiki, some of what might be happening is your third eye is kind of blocked. You're not allowing your intuition to guide you right now, Aline. You might have some blockages, some things going on. Um, and you need to allow your intuition. You need to allow the high priestess in yourself, the magical part of yourself, to help heal you. You will get through this, whatever's going on with your chest, but I get it's more connected with uh, a spiritual, like almost like a spiritual sickness. If you start cleansing and clearing yourself, like the energies, the stuff will be moved. You will get through this. It's just a detour for you to probably open your third eye, honestly. Okie doke. And with that, I am going to go. I'm going to pull a few cards for the collective tonight. Let's see what we need to know for this coming week as a collective. So if I didn't pull your cards, and if you're watching the replay, this is the reading for you. Okay. You're welcome, Aline. Barube. Barube? I'm not sure how to pronounce that last name, but it sounds really cool. Okay, so what do we need to know for this? We got 5. First off, we need to be careful of gossip. In this world, with all the world challenges and everything that's going on right now, watch. Oh, you're French. I love that. So watch how we're talking about world events. What's going on? Let's not gossip, okay? Let's be open to new experiences this coming week. Be adventurous, be open to new experiences. Enjoy the sweetness of life by tending to our gardens. Clear boundaries. We're not going to let people run over us this next week. We're not going to allow them to gossip. We're not going to gossip about others. We're going to have a lot of energy this next week. Lots of excitement. And we're also going to challenge some of our beliefs. And we're going to examine our existing beliefs. I believe this is more with death. Examine our beliefs about the afterlife. If you learn nothing from me in this hour and a half or so each week, I hope that you learn that the afterlife is very real. Our loved ones just simply, they don't pass and leave us forever and are just gone. They simply just change figures. Like they shed a meat suit. Their soul and their spirits are very much alive. They're very around us. Just sometimes our grief and our vibrations, our depression, our grief, our anxiety, worry, stress is just too much, and it gets in the way to where we can't hear them, we can't feel them. So that's why I'm here to help you regain that, like to help you see that they are around us, to help you see, like, spirit. Look at how many people were drawing cards tonight with me, and we were all getting the same messages, validating you and the journey and the messages that you had to hear. So magic is real. Tarot cards are absolutely beautiful. Y'all hang in there. I can only grow near certain plants. uh, Oh, yeah, see, Carrie was saying crick, that's what they called it. So there was a memory with her brother when I was talking about the crick, and they were crayfish. So there, please know that was probably a bleed, an energetic bleed. They're both of your brothers were coming through at the same time. Um, their shape form changes the same way water takes form or whatever container it's held in, and how it can change forms like from liquid to gas. What is Kayla talking about? But that sounds cool. I'm not sure what you're talking about, Kayla. So anyway, guys, great discussions. Thank you so much for joining me. I will see you next week, Thursday, 7 p.m. right here. If you have any questions, let me know. If you would like a reading, that's not it. I was going to say right here, but that's just saying who I am. PsychicInsights.Life /MamaCole. Let me find it. It's somewhere. I do full readings that are like an hour where I check in with you, your loved ones. I also get like a lot of like some medical, but also like a lot of guidance, like where you should go on your spiritual path. Um, I cannot find my website. How come I can't find it? Oh, wait, it's over here. Is it? There we go. That's me, PsychicInsights.Life. But I can do a full hour reading for you. I love to do, with my cards, what I've been doing, I love to do the Wheel of the Year this time of year. What I do is I take 12 cards and we do one for each month and we see what's happening for you the coming year. Like the theme of the months, the energy of the months. Of course, you always have your free will to decide what's going to happen, but this kind of gives you like a little bit of a roadmap of what's going to happen the coming year. Um, I do them every year for my clients, and then they come back the following year. We go through and review what happened the year before, see what fit, what didn't, and then do their next year. And it's absolutely enjoyable. I love to do it. And sometimes I use one deck, sometimes two decks, three decks. It just depends on how much information we need. And I really encourage you to book an hour for that because we can dive really deep. Okay, so I hope y'all have I hope y'all have a wonderful night. Love you. I will see you next week. Take care. Thank you. Bye bye.